Well, hello world. I am restarting my journey and I hope to take you on a bit of my journey as I seek to start something new. Um, my new motto is consistency over perfection. Um, I grew up a bit of a perfectionist. I don't know where that came from, but it is common among my siblings. Yeah. So for this new Car Chronicles series, where I'll be doing a bit of what is on my heart for my car. Um, yeah. So perfectionism, where does that come from? I really don't know. You can Google it, but my mother was a teacher, and we were. I realized we grew up. My siblings and I grew up not in the typical way, not in the typical way. Where children were misbehaving. Not that we didn't give some form of trouble, but um since I have started having children, like my children are so noisy. Um, but we weren't noisy children. We were children who you taught and we learned. That's the way we grew up. You taught us something, we learned and we implemented. It was just simple 1 2 for us. So um my father, I realized, was a perfectionist. He was a bus driver, chauffeur, but he was really good with his hands, and he he broke down a TV, he broke down a radio and reassembled it. Just like how he disassembled it. Like I feel that that's where that tendency came from, sort of. But I claimed myself as monkish. Those 80s babies who used to watch Monk. Um, he was a person that was really OCD, obsessive compulsive disorder. So I claimed myself as monkish. If you saw my Facebook profile back in the days, I don't know if it's still there, but I said I was monkish. But over the years, I realized, especially since starting having children, that my perfectionism had to die down if I wanted to be sane. Let me tell you the levels of OCD. So my underwear, not to get graphic or anything, when I wash them, I line them out by color code. So it would be black, no gray, gray with the black, then black, then so and the clothespins would be color coordinated with the color of the panties, right? I did not use to mix board clothespins with plastic ones and the type of plastic ones. Like, oh boy, some persons who will watch this, like, this girl crazy. But that's the level of perfectionism that our OCD that I was experiencing. Not saying that it doesn't affect me sometimes these days, but I have learned to overcome. And in this new season of my life, I am not focusing on getting everything perfect. this video will not be perfect. And whew, and I, and I'm learning to be okay with that. I'm learning to be okay with that. Not everything has to be perfect. I'm a planner, and sometimes everything doesn't go according to plan, and I am learning to be okay with that. Um, so all this to say, as mothers, as wives, as people in general, perfectionism comes from a level of fear, fear of not doing things the way the world expects it, and in particular, us setting um, expectations, some unrealistic expectations for ourselves and others. So, I just wanted to reassure anybody that is struggling with perfectionism that you can overcome. And I have found deep connection with God, that deep connection with God, seeking Him with all your heart. He will reveal the things inside of you, inside of me, that need to be changed. And you have to have a heart of humility for God to work, God to work in you. And I am learning a new level of humility, a new level of humility. And that's what all I have to say about this perfectionism OCD until I like think of something else. But just wanted to share my heart, and see you next time in Car Chronicles. Blessings Unlimited.